Hi, knife fans. I want to make a video real quick. It's called Joe X. I liked his channel. He was somebody who destroyed knives, and somehow he got in trouble for this. What he made on his videos, I don't know if it was knife companies or private persons haters, or it's internet cancel culture. I don't know what happened there. He took all his videos down. There's only one video left where he explains that he got blackmailed and everything affects his life now and he can't go on, and he decided to quit. Not long ago I quit too. I took all my videos down and I had the same idea, but actually my channel grew. It was bigger once, but it grew so small, actually nobody noticed that I took my channel down. But Joe X, I think he has 11,000 subscribers. People noticed, and I think it was yesterday it happened that he decided to stop. I didn't always agree with him what knives needs to be able to take. So, but this is not the point. It's we don't need to agree always, and I think this is a big problem these days, that people become haters because they don't agree on something, or if you don't agree on something, you are on the other side, you are an enemy or whatever. I think Joe X, even I always agreed with him, even I learned a lot from his videos. What I wanted to say, I forgot. Yeah, even I liked his channel, I liked his tests, and the tests, you can use them like you want to, in a positive way, in a bad way, whatever. And Joe X is talking a lot of freedom of speech, and I think this is an important thing. We all need to say what we want to say, and bring out our opinions. Oh, what's going on here? I think the oil got old and it got a little bit rusty. This is a Scrama. Actually, it has a long handle. I only bought the blade and I cut it short. And I saw Joe X testing this, and this is ATCR V2 steel, and he almost couldn't break it. It was almost impossible to him to break this thing. So I learned this is good stuff here. This is awesome, and this is something positive. You can learn from his tests, and even most knives, when you I like more hardened, higher hardened knives, and when you hit them against some rocks or even steel, they might break, and actually I want them to break because I want them hard, that they have a good edge. And so breaking is sometimes the point, sometimes not the point. But if you want to have a knife, the same thing here. What doesn't break, I learned from Joe X that this ATCR V2, this is ATCR V2 too. Oh, there's a lot of oil in there too. I need to take care of this knife sometimes. By the way, my idea when I started my channel was to just buy the blanks, the blade blanks, and make my own handles and my own sheaths, and have cheap, very good knives. And like I said, I learned from Joe X this ATCR V2 steel. This is awesome stuff. I think I paid under $40 for this blade, and this is an awesome knife. I think other companies, they when you buy a knife ready like this, maybe sometimes you pay $300 or whatever. But yeah, I learned from him what's good, what's bad, and how easy knives can break. People say they are almost unbreakable, and this is the toughest stuff, and things like this. And when Joe X destroys these knives, he actually brings out the truth. It's what we see is the truth. And I think many people had a problem with the truth. Maybe it was knife buyers, some other YouTubers, I have no idea. Maybe it was the companies, or it was just YouTube. And I just heard a good point from another guy who was talking about this, that YouTube, by paying the people, it grew to a kind of employee platform. When you make videos for money, so the bigger channels, you are kind of an employee for the YouTube or Google company, and I get this feeling many times too. I try to find more the smaller channels and the people who are doing knives just for their passion, just for how they feel about knives. Actually, even the bigger ones, they can do it for the same reason. Like Joey X, I think he wanted to prove some points, and this is worth something. I saw Joe X as a very important member of the knife community, and that they cancelled him. He cancelled himself, but I think he cancelled because he was forced to cancel himself or cancel his Joey X channel, and we don't know the real reason, but yeah, it's sad. He says he feels defeated, and I must say I kind of feel defeated with him. And yeah, I'm a huge knife fan too, and I watch many channels today, and sometimes, sorry to say this, maybe I make some haters now too. Sometimes the knife channels, they sound like the people. I watch many American knife channels, and so many of these people, they sound actually almost the same. I couldn't say, I would say it's the same person, but it's not. And they all sound like car dealers, like somebody who has to sell a car or whatever, and they how they talk and everything. This really sounds to me like car dealers. In Germany, it's a little bit different. Okay, I don't want to make too many haters now. Yeah, it's sad that something like this happened. I wish he could have kept up his videos and not delete them all. Now I actually wish I would have saved them all. Yeah. Okay, it's a sad day. It's a bad day for our knife community. I found many knife video makers under his last video too, and I know. I found many. I know. It's early in the morning. I can't speak. And yeah, I thought I need to make a video about this too. Yeah, I learned from him that these ATCR V2 knives, that they are really, really strong knives, and when you have one strong chopper, I'm going good with this stuff here. So even if you don't agree that knives need to hold up how Joe X tested them, you even can see it as tests, as yeah, you make conclusions, you know what's good, what's bad, and so you could learn a lot from his channel. Joe X was kind of a science channel. He scientifically broke knives apart, and we learned that some are much weaker than we thought. We saw that some are much stronger than we thought. And like I said, I do not always agree with him, and I think sometimes it's okay when a knife breaks very easily, because it's for cutting, it's not for holding up. It always depends for what you're using knives. Here my small mini knives I use daily. I would not do hard things with it because the steel is thin here. It could break easily. But it's strong enough to hold for all the things I'm doing with it. So it always depends what you are doing with the knife. So even you are a knife company and you're bringing out a knife and you're telling the people, this is awesome knife, this is so good, and it breaks, it's not the end of the world. It's you yourself, you can learn from it and try to make it better, or explain for what your knife is supposed to use for, and it's something we could learn of, and now he's gone, and it's kind of sad. He was a really something. I enjoyed all his videos. I really enjoyed them, and like I said, I could learn something about knives and how easily they break, and what holds up, and so on and so on. Okay, sorry for this mumbling around here. It's early in the morning, but I just saw, I think 10 hours ago was a video that it happened yesterday, that Joe X cancelled his channel and gave up. And actually gave up to haters or to the internet cancel culture, and both sucks, and both makes me feel defeated too. Thank you for watching. Peace and cut.